Imagine that every night someone steals 3% of your money. You don't see the thief, but your bank account gets thinner. This thief is called inflation. Let's break down his methods. Welcome to Stickman City. Here lives our hero, Joe. Joe saved for a house for 5 years. It costs $300K. There is only one empty house in town and one buyer, Joe. The deal is simple: cash for keys. The price is stable. But suddenly, the bank starts giving cheap loans to all neighbors. Now 5 stickmen each have $300,000. There aren't any more houses. There is still only one. Neighbors start bidding. I'll give $310, and I'll give $350. The house price rockets to $500K, even though it's the same house. This is demand-pull inflation. Too much money chasing too few goods. Now let's visit Stickman Bob's cafe. He grills burgers. Bob sells burgers for $5. Business is going great. Customers are buying the same amount as before. Demand is stable. But a crisis happens far away, and oil prices double. The truck driver tells Bob driving costs more now. The farmer says fertilizer is up. Meat costs more now. Bob has to spend $6 to make just one burger. To avoid going broke, he sets the price at $8. This is cost-push inflation. Producing goods became harder and pricier. Let's return to the Stickman City government. They need to pay debts. Raising taxes is unpopular. Stickman won't like that. The government decides to print more money. It seems like an easy fix. Imagine the country's entire economy is one big pizza. The pizza is real goods: houses, cars, food. Money is not the pizza. Money is the claim tickets for slices. If the government prints twice as many tickets, the pizza itself doesn't get any bigger. It just means every ticket now claims a smaller slice. You have more paper in hand, but you are less full. When prices rise, Stickman Joe goes to his boss. "Boss, gas and burgers are up. I need a raise." The boss raises Joe's salary so he doesn't quit. But now the company has higher costs for employee wages. To cover them, the company raises prices on goods again. Joe sees the new price tags and demands a raise again. It's a vicious cycle called the wage-price spiral. In the worst case, this leads to hyperinflation. Money loses meaning. Joe wheels a cart of cash for bread. Is inflation always bad? Not always. Moderate inflation of 2% is considered normal. It forces Joe to spend money today, not hoard it. This drives the economy forward. Factories run, goods are sold. The problem starts when inflation outpaces Joe's income. If prices rose by 10% but wages by 0%, Joe became 10% poorer without losing a single cent. How can Stickman Joe protect himself from this invisible thief? Keeping money under the mattress is the worst strategy. Joe must turn cash into real assets. Company stocks. When prices rise, business profits rise too. Real estate. Rents get more expensive along with inflation. Gold or commodities. They hold intrinsic value. Investing is not a way to get rich, it's a way to survive. This is the only shield against endless money printing. Inflation is a tax on those who don't understand economics. Now you know the rules of the game in Stickman City. Don't let your savings melt away. Invest wisely. Send this video to a friend who doesn't understand why he's getting poorer. Subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about money honestly.